All praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, and double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstone of the well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the whole elect, the Bayat, the house of David. Right? So first and foremost, before we get into the scriptures, we're gonna bring this out here, right? About the whole beast system, about how the beast system is pretty much going to be set up, and how taking that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, will pretty much unless that you'll be destroyed for taking that RFID microchip now. Revelation 14 and 9 speaks about the destruction of taking the mark of the beast. All right? Let's read a few things and how these different systems are set up to bring in this whole system of the mark of the beast. All right? All right, so you got the SDG. Sustainable Development Goal 16.917, which aims to provide an equal identity for all, including birth registration by 2030. This fundamental objective is driven by a legal identity agenda task force, right? It says which coordinates with multiple UN agencies like the UN, right? The United Development Project or Program, right? The UNICEF, right? And the ESA to assist member states, right? So these things are all going down, right? It's all in coordinates together, right? In order to develop this new world order, all right? Because that's what the super elites, they want to develop a new world order of track, trace, and control under a one world government system, all right? This cash is going to be done away with. This is going to be a cashless society, man. All right? Babylon is great to be a cashless society. You no longer going to have those debt notes in your pocket thinking that you're going to go to the store and go buy something, man. All right? That's not going to happen. That's not going to go down. All right? Okay? It says the UN legal identity agenda unites 13 UN entities, right? And World Bank to provide a unified strategy. See? It says for birth registration. So for all the people, all the children that's born on the earth, they're going to tag them with an RFID microchip. That's what they're going to tag them with. An RFID microchip. All right? So if you're having children now in this society, prepare for them to be tagged with an RFID microchip. All right? It's simple in place, just like that. Okay? All right? It says birth registration and identity management. The United Development, Development Program or project, right, focuses on strengthening the capacity of the member states to integrate legal identity and national development plans. See? It says the UN, which is the United Nations, right? Children economic forum or focus, right? Leads the charge on universal birth registration, a core pillar of Target 16.9 sustainable development goals, right? And a national development plan. Okay? A pillar of Target 16.9 and children's rights. See? And children's rights. Now our people gonna roll up the window because they don't want to hear the truth because they're fucking wicked, and the Most High gonna destroy them. Right? Yahweh Shai gonna fucking destroy them. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're gonna get fucking obliterated. Hey, call the Lord Yahweh Shai. You're gonna be in your right fucking state of mind when you get in the kingdom. Right now, you're wicked and you're bugged out. All right? And you gotta take that shit, and you're gonna die here in Babylon break. All right? And that's how that's going to go. Okay? See? It says the UNDSA, right? Development of Economic and Social Affairs supports statistical capacity building and standardizing. What is that? Standardizing data, right? So this thing is all about data, man. You know, that's why they got data centers set up, man. All right? What you think they're doing? They're tracking your data at every second, right? That's what they're doing. Every social media you go on, everything you go and search, is all being tracked in a database system. Data centers. Why do you think there's so many? Why do you think there's so many built up, and they're continuing to build them up all over the four corners of the earth, man? All right. See, a lot of our people are just damn stupid. They stupid. They don't know what's going on. All right. And they're going to continue to be stupid all the way up into the time that the Most High destroy this place, man. And they're going to take that RFID microchip out of there, obliterate it, gone. Okay? Which is going to be beautiful, man. All right? You're going to come back in the middle of the Lord with your life right, with your head right, man. All right? Right now, you're just in a damn wicked state of mind. You're out of there, man. All right? Out of here. Completely out of here. Okay? So let's go into how the SDG, right, is connected with the World Bank. With the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals, is connected with the SDG. It's connected with the World Bank, right? Because they're all connected. ID 2020, right? The Gavi Alliance vaccine, right? All that stuff is connected. See? All right? So let's go into this here. World Bank. It says the World Bank connects with SDG 1649 to provide legal identity for all, including birth registration, by 2030. And what is their goal? Right? By 2030, they want to bring in a new world order. They want to bring in a new system, a digital totalitarian, technocratical world. All right? That's what they want to bring in. We talk about the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPont, the Gates, the ones who really run this society. See, Donald Trump is controlled by the super elite. He got technocrats in his cabinet. All right? What do you think those technocrats in his cabinet are all about? To bring in a new world order. That's what they're in his cabinet all about. Alright? Euro 47 is going to push off that RFID microchip. He's there to enforce the digital ID system. Okay? He's a prince. He's a puppet. He's being people with strings. You see? That's what the so-called white man has done. Right? Euro 47 is good to it. Alright? Because they ain't up with it. Alright? Okay? It says through its identification for development, ID 4D. ID 4D. If you don't know about ID 4D, I suggest you go look it up. Alright? This is something your pastors ain't gonna teach you. Pastor Chico ain't gonna teach you this in your church. Alright? And even if Pastor whatever his name is, he ain't gonna teach you this shit. Okay? See? See? Because he's under a 501c3 charter. He gets paid off by the government. All right? We up there to give 3 piece, 4 piece soup. Something like the Lord gonna give you a blessing, man. The Lord ain't gonna give you no blessing. All right? The true men of the Lord are set up here, right here on the street corner, man. This is where we at. Right here. The Lord dealing with us. All right? Stop dealing with them damn pastors in them churches, man. All right? Because they wicked as hell. They in there sleeping with all the women that come in there committing adultery. All right? Anyway, all right, back to this here. It says ID4D, right? Incentive, the bank views official identification as an absolute prerequisite, right? For eliminating extreme poverty. That's all about. All it is track, trace, and control. See? With that RFID microchip, which they're going to implant in all the people, right? Which they're going to implant in all the people, okay? See? That's what they're going to do. That's the goal of the super elite. The Rothschild, the Rockefeller, the Eisenhower, the Tupac, the Gates, right? The high up banking team, right? Who have total control of Babylon the Great, right? See? Okay, the small hat, the flying top, all right? The croissant top, all right? Anyway, it says enabling financial inclusion, right? It says developing social safety net. That's all BS. Developing social safety net. That's all BS, man. Right? Let me get this in. Let me get this in quick, real quick. This is Michael. Let's go into it. Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Woe to them that devise evil and work iniquity upon their beds. Right? This is their plan. This is the planning of the super elite, of the Rothschilds, man. All right? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers. I can go on. There's even the top elite. There's even the top Illuminati bankers family all over top of them. Right? Go to the Vatican, go to all these different things that internet, which they control nothing but the church system. Right? And they got all you people fooled. They got you all in the trick bag. Okay? They got you all in the damn trick bag. But hey, listen, you will continue to be bad cruising all the way up to destruction and them ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles in your Howard Sky turn with the angel in his chariot to obliterate this bullshit ass place, man. Alright? Yeah, I said it like that. Alright? Okay? It says, let's read from the top again. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? Because it is in the power of their hand. Huh? See? It's in the power of their hand. The super elite. Alright? Let's get back into this here. It says, developing social safety net and empowering vulnerable populations. Alright? So let's go over here to the ID4D. Right? ID4D. You don't know what that is, go look it up. Go look it up. It says ID4D. Right? It says launched to directly address the SDG 16.9. This multi-sector program helps governments in developing countries build security. Right? In developing countries build security. Huh? This is nothing but track, trace, and ID 2020 program, ID4D, is all about. All right? See, what you think the CV19 is all about? By the Gabby Alliance, the Gabby and Melinda Foundation. Right? See, they hook you up to the class. All right? To hook you up to the class. Okay? And it's all in there. They say they all run together. It's all in cahoots together, man. All right? But you see, a lot of our people, they don't do no study. They just run around here, get high all day, right? Drinking, eating, drunk, all right? But they don't want to know the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Because they hate the Lord. They hate the Howard. They hate the Howard tribe. Matter of fact, they hate themselves. See? Okay? But anyway, man, listen, hey, listen. I'm thinking of the so-called Negroes that you know the Native Americans. You're completely plugged the hell out of your mind, man. You are completely gone, right? That's why the Lord is only dealing with a remnant of our people, man. It's only a remnant that's going to get saved out of here, man. Two-thirds of you are going to get obliterated, man. You're going to die here, man. If you believe in this system, you love this world. But little do you know, this world is a snare and a trap. It's a trap, okay? It's a damn trap. Let's get this here real quick. Let me get the book of Nahum. All right? Let's get the book of Nahum real quick. Nahum 3 and 1. Go to the bloody city. America's the bloody city. Babylon the Great is the bloody city. All right? It is full of lies and robbery. Right? It is full of lies and robbery, huh? This place ain't nothing but lies and fucking robbery, huh? All day lies. America's a big ass lie. Okay? And robbery. Because they go around, so-called white men, go around raping, robbing, murdering, pillaging, stealing, with all types of places, man. And, all right? It says that the pregnant part is not. Who is the prey? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the prey. You are the hunted. Okay? You are the hunted. See that? Why do you think when you go into their court system, right? When they kill one of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they hold themselves not guilty. Huh? That's right at 11 o'clock. Ask yourself that. Now, black people don't want to ask themselves that. Right? Because they're too busy kissing the so-called white man's ass. Right? Too busy being up his weapon all day long. If he hates your guts, huh? That's what it is. Neighborhood 3 and 1. Go to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The prey departeth not. You ain't left this here society, man. The only way we getting up out of here is through the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's mainly for the elect, the 144,000, and a large multitude coming with the elect. Alright? The only way 2,000 getting up out of here is by death. That's the only way God is getting up out of here. You want God, you want to take that shit, right? You're going to go and you're going to be obliterated, right? Why? Because you didn't want to listen to the man of the Lord. You didn't want to hear us, man. See? You wanted to go about your saying, man. Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, you children of Israel. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, you children of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Hear the word of the Lord. You don't want to hear the word of the Lord. Hear the word of the Lord. Right? He says, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Yeah, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of this land, man. The Lord got an issue with this place, man. He ain't gonna destroy it, right? Because it's super wicked, it's off, right? There's no truth here. The only truth, the only light that's here is the name of the Lord. That's the only light that's here, man. Right? See? That's the only light that's shining here, right in Babylon the Great. Right? It says the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh in the land. Right? You see? And we're the ones out here giving you the knowledge. We're the ones out here coming out here telling you that what, hey, what? That Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. That a new world order is coming. Right? You can go ahead and get up out of here today for you devils anyway. All right? See that? Okay? All right? See, this too big for the devil. The devil gonna hate the truth. All right? The so-called white man gonna hate the truth. He don't like the truth. Because he's not about the truth. He's a devil. That's why he's the devil. All right? Straight up and down. And he's a fucking liar. All he can do is lie. All right? That's all he's trying to do is lie. All right? See? Let me go here. Jump down here. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. Right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? You hate knowledge. You hate wisdom. You hate understanding. Right? But you just see a bitch on the screen shaking her fat ass butt. And you don't watch her all day long. Right? But when it comes to the men of the Lord teaching the truth, you don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that nonsense. Right? See? Or if nigga doing some damn wickedness, you'll be down with that. But when it comes to righteousness, you hate righteousness. Bunch of wicked niggas, man. And that's where they gotta go. Alright? It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. That thou should be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power and power, I will also forget thy children. Right, so the Lord said he's also going to forget you. He's also going to forget you, man. See? All right? You go over there. We got this. We get this in. The trumpet is being blown in the city, man. Letting you know there's something that doesn't come. And we tell them. Hold that real quick. We'll go back to that. So this is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Right, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid, man? Nah, these people ain't afraid, man. They don't give a damn about what's going on. They don't know that the super elite, the Rothschild, right? The Oppenheimers, right? The ones who control the society, is about to bring major hell on you, right? They're about to push off a chip on you. Nah, they don't care about that. They live in mirth, they live in the dream, they live in good, right? See? Well, when you no longer have these drivable cars anymore, right? Come 2027, right? You go to buy a new car, you're gonna have a camera installed in it, right? Alright? That's the way it's gonna be installed in all them 2027 cars, man. Alright? See? And you're gonna need a microchip, right, to even get into your car. Okay? That's what's getting ready to go down, man. Those are the things that are happening. That's the development that's going on with this new coming system, right? That the elite got coming. Okay? Alright? Back in Amos 3 and 6. That says to the people not be afraid not of it. Says there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it. Right? Because there's going to be a lot of evil that's coming to this place, man. Bad times, ill times is coming to this place. By the hand of the Lord. Right? You see? A lot of people ain't ready for that. Right? All they doing is worried about chasing these women who are wicked. Right? See? And all these things of that nature. Okay? That's all they're worried about, man. All right? Okay? You know what they worry about? Their next, I want to get. They worry about their next get high scheme. All right? Our people are done, man. Finished, man. They're hooked, hooked, completely done. All right? It says, let's keep back to this here. The ID14 it says, launched directly address SDG 16.9, the multi-sector program helps governments in developing countries build security. Right? That's nothing but track, trace, and control. That's what that is. Track, trace, and control of one world government. All right? Don't stay around here trying to figure out what's going on over there. You ain't gonna like what's going on over here. We telling you your ass is going into slavery. That's what we telling you. All right? Your kingdom gonna be destroyed by the hands of your house by city outside. That's the situation that's going on over here. All right? Okay? Anyway, right? It says inclusive and fundamental foundational legal and digital identification system. All right? Legal identification system. See, track, trace, and control. Palantir, Gideon, right? See, Rome. See, that's what these devils got. That's what they up to. Data centers. All right? Larry Fink. You see who works in the World Economic Forum, right? Alex Clark, right? All these technocrats are involved with all these things getting ready to come. All right? See? So let's read this here. Data and analytics, right? The bank tracks global progress on legal identity through the SDG 16.9, right? The Sustainable Development Goal. Okay? It says indicator data specifically monitoring the percentage of children birth registration to an ID chip. That's how they're gonna implant that into your kids, man. That's what they tell them. And they're gonna implant it into you. But like I said, they're gonna do away with the cash, man. They're gonna do away with that. All about the microchip is next to come. As you can see all over in Sweden, Egypt, and other places, they got a near field communication microchip. BCI, brain computer interface. Have you not heard of Neuralink? Have you not heard of Synchronize? Oh, you must not know. Those things are coming. Huh? Those things are here. It's not coming, they're here. And the good old boy, Donald Trump, who you voted for, right? He's here to push up the bidding of a super elite. The Democrats, the Republicans, the Eisenhower, the DuPont, the Kennedy, right? That's right. See, that's what good old Donald Trump is here for, to push the bidding off of the super elite. All right? Simple and plain. Just like that. Okay? Now, where we at? It says monitoring the percentage of the children under 5 whose births have been registered with civil authorities. Look at that. What's the civil authorities, man? The higher up, the super elite. Not the civil authorities. Right? Okay? Let's go here. Let's read this here. In the World Economic Forum. How does that match up with ID4D? Right? The World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum. Right? The World Economic Forum acts as a collaborative hub for both the World Bank, right? For both the World Bank, right? And the ID 2020 program, bringing together governments, tech, innovators, right? And international organizations to advance digital public infrastructure, right? To advance digital public infrastructure, man. All right? The microchip, ID, digital ID. First, they want to put it on your phone. See? They want to get you all nice and ready to throw it on your phone, man. To hook you up to a digital system, right? Roads man with machine, right? Transhumanism. You see? All these things are going on. The small people ain't ready for it yet, right? They're gonna try to find out what's going on when the Heavenly Father Yahweh, through His Son Yahweh Shai, pull us off the streets. That's when they're gonna find out. Oh, what's going on? We need to find out what's truly going on. It's gonna be too damn late. It's gonna be too late. All right? Straight up and down, it's gonna be too late. All right? When the Lord shut the mouth of the prophet down, it's over. See? It's over. Okay? It says this, right? It says all three entities intersect around the global push for incentive, incontrollable, and secure digital identification systems. Huh? See? Focus on inclusion. The World Economic Forum, right, advocates for digital IDs, help expand financial inclusion, reduce poverty, and streamline government systems, estimating that the value creation of digital ID is equivalent to 3% to 13% of the GDP. All right? Of the GDP. Right? See? All right now. Okay? So that's what's going on, man. See? The RFID microchip will be pushed there in Babylon the Great. All right? Cash will no longer be available. All right, now. Cash will no longer be available. See? But now let's get into the scriptures, man. We just needed to bring that out. Out. Oh, and by the way, right? Now, you know what? Let's get into the scriptures. We'll hold it later. Right? Let's get into the scriptures. Let me take a drink here. See? All right? Let's get into some scriptures, man. You know? Let's get Revelation, right? 12 and 12. Because the devil's about to come down and fall. Let's get Jacob trouble first. Let's get Jeremiah 30, right? Let's get Jeremiah 30 and 7. Okay? The devil's about to come down unto you having great wrath. Right? Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, when I take his place, so that none is like it is the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be delivered out of it. Right? Jacob's trouble is coming to Babylon the Great. Matter of fact, he's already in it. He's just going to insinuate. He's just going to enhance. Right? It's going to get turned up. It's now going to get turned up on it, huh? Huh? See? Let's look at it again. Jeremiah 30. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, when he shall be saved out of it. Right? When he shall be saved out of it. The elect, right? That's going to come about this thing, right? See? The elect going to come about this thing. Right? Martial law concentration camp, FEMA camp, red list, blue list, yellow list, militarized police force, right? See, militarized police force is coming here. It's already here. It's already here. They're just gonna turn it up. See, they're gonna turn it up. All right? Okay. Now let me get you this here. Let's go here. All right, the Revelation 12 and 12. Right? Revelation 12 and 12. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. And I see them two demons, right? I see them getting ready to come over here. I can feel it through the spirit. Right? Them two demons getting ready to come this way. Right? down unto you having great wrath. But what's that talking about? The super elite, right? See, martial law, concentration camp, right? All those things are coming. See, it ain't no in no getting development. It's already here. See? Okay? Let's read it again. Look at top, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice in heaven, and he has dwelt in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. It is the devil. Who is the devil? The so-called white man. That's the devil. Right? Right. The devil for sure. Alright? Coming down unto you after great wrath, because you know that he has but a short time. Right? You know he has but a short time. Let's get Job. Right? Let's get the book of Job 14 and 5. Right? Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. So this man's rulership, right? Because he in the 250th year of Babylon the Great, right? America, aka Nineveh, aka Sodom and Egypt, right? He in the 250th year, right? You see? And like listen, all the other kingdoms that were before thee got destroyed. So what do you think Babylon the Great is going to get? What do you think America is going to get? It's going to get obliterated. That's what America's going to get. It's going to get obliterated. Not this. All right? Do you think all these countries are creating those missiles for them, huh? You think they're creating them and sit in a silo? Hell no. They're creating them and use them. That's what they're creating. All right? NATO and the EU are creating those missiles, right? To drop down right here on Babylon the Great and blow this damn place off the map. All right? The Lord is going to do it, and He's going to put a spirit in those missiles and guide them and blow this place off the map. All right? Turn this damn place into a desert. People going to stand upon your feet, and you're going to burn. Your tongue, your eyes, everything is just going to burn. All right? Because you want to take that chip, right? And you want to die here. Okay? Now you want to feel a panic, right? Your stomach is going to be touching your back, right? Your stomach going to be touching your back, right? Because there's going to be a panic, right? And when you ain't going to be able to get no food. You're going to be able to go to your favorite restaurant and get a meal. Okay? Yes, sick. Okay? See? Those are things that are coming. All right? You go to this here. Matter of fact, I started off with going to the shop. Right? I started off talking about it when I brought out the World Economic Forum, right? ID 2020, ID 4D, right? All those things that I mentioned, right? So we might as well go into the chip. See? So this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse, let's start at included in this whole beast system. Okay? Alright? It says that he has power to give life into the image of the beast. That the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, physically killed, concentration camp, right? See? I don't know if you heard of Rex 84. If you haven't, I think you should Google it in your phone. Put in Rex 84, right? And find out what that's all about. See? The king alpha plan, right? See? That's not hey, man. All right, anyway. All right? And it says there's two ways of being killed. Killed out of the system, right? You see? Right? And then physically killed in them concentration camps. Right? And that's what they got developed. That's what they got going, right? See? What do you think the ice? What do you think ice is all about? Alright? What do you think ice is all about? Are you people that dumb? They don't know. And neither do they have a clue. Okay? But anyway, let's read this here, man. Verse 16. Because the all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right? Those that are rich, those that are poor, those that are free, those that are locked up, right? See, because they got an RFID microchip for those that are locked up as well in the prison system. All right? They're gonna tell them in that prison system, oh listen, we got this chip for you. You can go home early. Right? They're gonna lie to them as the devil always does. Right? And tell them, listen, we got a chip for you. You can make it home early for your family. Okay? Damn devil. Right? And a lot of them is gonna fall for it, huh? A lot of them gonna take that chip just to get out of prison early. Alright? Okay? It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that no man might buy or sell, right? And that no man might buy or sell, right? Because it's going to be a cash society. You going to go to the store with a paperback dollar bill, and they're going to turn your ass away. They're going to tell you, nah, we're not doing it, and cash is no longer accepted. Okay? Physical point, right? It's no longer accepted. But an RFID microchip, right, will be accepted. See? What do you think touch to pay, touch to go? That's all getting you ready. That's all preparing you for these things, man. It's been preparing you. See? Huh? What do you think CV19 was all about? 15-minute short speed. 15 feet apart. That's what they were telling you when CV19 was going on. You can roll your window up, we don't care. All right? Roll your window up, I don't give a damn. Okay? You see? Because this is only for the elect. Right? Okay? See? I see. And that no man might buy or sell, says he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. 666, 666, the number of imperfection, right? What do you think the universal color code, right? Is all, matter of fact, you are going to become the UPC, right? The track, trace, and control. Okay? You are going to become the track, trace, and control, man. Alright? It says, he was wisdom that him that haveth understanding count the number of the beast. Right. Here is wisdom that him that haveth understanding count the number of the beast. Right? Because you in the beast system. This is Babylon the Great. Haven't you not heard? Haven't you not heard this is the revitalized Roman Empire? Right? This is the revitalized Roman Empire. That's what you live in. Alright? Okay? See? Here is wisdom. Let him that have let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. It is the number of a man, and his number is 636. What do you think the World Economic Forum sign has the 666 involved in it, man? Yeah. Our people are blind, deaf, dumb, and stupid. Alright? And they're gonna continue to be that all the way up until the destruction of this place, man. And that's beautiful, man. You know? And God alone that took that chance, right? He took that jump shot. They also gonna take that chip. They also gonna take that chip, right? Let's go over to Revelation 16, right? Revelation 16 and 2. And the first wind poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noise and a grievous sword. That grievous sword, right, is helpful, right? Which is a ulcer, right? Brought together for us to come out of it. Right? The high was 16, right? Radiation, electromagnetic frequency, radiation, RF, right? Radio frequency. See? Okay? What do you think that chicken will hook you up to the cloud? That's what the electromagnetic frequency is all about. SARS. You not know what that means? Specific absorption radiation syndrome. Okay? See? The man of the Lord, we know what's there. We know what's going on. We know what's getting ready to happen. But the rest of you people are blind. You're in complete darkness. And you're going to stay in darkness until this place gets destroyed. Okay? Anyway, right? Revelation, back in Revelation 16 and 2. And the first wind poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell anointed a previous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image, right? The system. Because they bowed down, they worshiped the system, and they took his mark, right? And they wanted to be a part of the system, and they took the RFID microchip to be a part of the system, right? That's what that's all about. See? names and their swords, households, and repented none of their deeds. See, they repented none of their deeds, but they're going to be destroyed. Let me get Revelation 14, right? Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the image, the beast, in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? The BCI, the brain computer interface, right? Neural link chip, right? And the synchronized chip, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to die. It's that simple. I don't care how you feel about it, what you think about it, you're going to be destroyed. Huh? Straight up. Okay? It says this. Look at verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. What's fire and brimstone? Missiles. Missiles is going to drop down here in Babylon the Great. ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile. All right? That's what's going to drop down here on this place, man. Everything you see around you. So, hey, if you ever watch that movie, Terminator 2, by Sarah Connor, what is it, Judgment Day 2, where her ass got blown off the fence by missiles that touched down, that's going to be you. That's going to be you people. It's going to be a lot of burnt flesh here in Babylon the Great. Hey, that's going to be your top. That's going to be you. See, this place got to go. It's wicked. It's got to go. And a lot of our people are wicked. Absolutely wicked. Right? It says that he shall be covered with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest. With the dead growing light, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here's the taste of the saints, and here is faith. Keep the commandments of Yahweh in the faith of Yahweh, right? In the faith of Yahweh. The word intimately called Jesus Christ. The Lord's name ain't Jesus Christ. The Lord's name is Yahweh. He came out of the tribe of Judah. He'd be a so-called Negro, so-called black man. All right? So, all right? You got no good pale skin face devil. You got no good face leprous soul. Right? There's a bunch of leprous souls out here. They need to be put in chains. And they're going to be put in chains. Right? Bunch of leprous dogs that need to be put in chains. Okay? All right? Let me get this here. Let me get this here real quick. me get Jeremiah 28 and 8. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against mankind and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right? We prophesying against this kingdom. We telling you that this kingdom is going to be destroyed. It's going to be burnt off the face of the earth by ICB and intercontinental ballistic missiles. Right? And then it's going to be a desert. And then Israel, right? It's going to be a desert too. But it's going to be rebuilt back up. Right? The missiles, it's going to be shot off here, man. Okay? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. The Spirit of the Lord, hey, the Spirit of the Lord is on me heavy to talk about missiles, man. Right? So all time in microchip, because we're in the last time, we're in the last nights of prophecy. Right? We're just waiting on these things to develop. Right? But they're already in development. When we wait on it to be pushed fully on society. Right? Especially that RFID microchip. See? We waiting on that. That's what we waiting on. See? And once all those things are developed, the end of America, as you know, right? The end of this place, as you know. Okay? Hey, that's what we do. But we can't wait to get up out of here, man. Because righteous kingdom is set up here on the earth. Right? Because this kingdom is nowhere near righteous. A fucking wicked kingdom is going to be obliterated. Alright? See? That's what we measure in the time diligently in itself. Right? The prophets are watching it and they're measuring it up. Look at the scripture. Let me get Second Ezra, chapter 9, right? Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure down the time diligently in itself. Right, measure down the time diligently in itself. All right? Haven't you not seen that big ass tsunami? Matter of fact, not a tsunami, that earthquake that happened over in the Philippines? It was like a 7.8, 8.2 earthquake that happened over. These are the times that the Lord spoke about. But nah, you got people who are just living in mirth, living the dream, living it up, out, getting married, right? Marrying up their kids, right? All that is going to be destroyed. Okay? See, you're living in the end days of America. You're living in the end times of America's power structure. That shit is going to get obliterated. All right? Out of here. See, if the one bit they thought Donald Trump was the savior, Donald Trump ain't the savior. I'm gonna tell you that right there and now. He's gonna be destroyed too, right along with everybody else. He's going into slavery. All right, straight up and down. Okay, he just pushing off the agenda of the elites. See that? Right? Let's hit it from the top again. Because the meaning of love and measuring up the time diligently in itself. See, they watching for the signs. They watching for major prophecies, right? That are happening. Okay? And we're reporting report the news. That's what the men of the Lord are doing. Reporting the news. All right? It says, 2 Ezra chapter 9, starting at the top again. The answer to the day, and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it's a very time, and the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right? In the most high, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, right, is visiting this world. See? He's visiting this world, man. And he's going to destroy it. He's going to destroy it. Hey, that's going to be beautiful, man. I can't wait to get out of here, man. Lord willing, I'll be a part of your life. I cannot wait to get the hell out of here, man. All right? You got GMO food, genetically modified organisms. You got them shooting vaccinations and goddamn red meat and all this other madness. You got chemtrails flying all over the earth, right? Snorting up and all that madness, right? Putting arsenic in the water, poison in the water, right? If you got a drink, man, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. You know? You know? We can't wait to get up out of here, man. I can't wait to see this place burn. And this ain't all rest. This ain't all rest. All right? You get that here. We get that. Hold on, so out, brothers. Right? Because this is not all rest. Salak, you're trying to see this here. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even when it saw destruction. Right? Arise and depart, for this is not your rest, man. This ain't all rest. Right? This place ain't all rest, man. See? It's not all rest. We're going to have rest when the kingdom comes, when Yahweh Shai come back, right? And he set up our kingdom here on the face of the earth. All right? Because the kingdom is going to be set up here on earth. When our big brother Yahweh Shai, right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, when he comes back, that's when all rest is going to be. It's going to start with the 144,000 getting rest. And the large multitude coming with it. Two-thirds is going to be reborn back to the men of the Lord. All right? See? Two-thirds is going to be reborn, reincarnation to the men of the Lord. All right? That's going to be happening. Okay? Back to 2 Ezra chapter 9. says, we're in the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, and there's a lot of uproars of the people, man. There's uproars of the people everywhere, all over Babylon, all over overseas, and everywhere that nation. Plenty of uproars, plenty of famines. See? But it's only here in Babylon, with this proud ass country, right? Where they got their nose so high up in the fucking air, right? And they don't know what's going on. That's why the super elite call you people sheeple. Right? Store hat, the county top, all you people sheeple. See? Bunch of dummies. Okay? It says, you shall not understand that the Most High spake of those things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning. But like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and a end, and the end is manifest. Everything that was made in the world has a beginning. And it also has an end. It does have a beginning, and it's also going to have a fucking end. Alright? It's going to have an end. If you think Babylon is great, you think America's going to go on forever? I mean, you think that America is going to go on forever. Alright? Please tell me that America is not going to go on forever. It's going to be destroyed. In the lifetime. Maybe you'll wonder what goes next. Alright? I don't give a damn. Okay? Alright? Okay? Let's go into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. We're going to get in a little bit of that. I didn't get to really touch on it last week at camp. Right? We're gonna touch in on some of this, man. Okay? Let's get a drink here, man. See? Alright? Let's touch in on some of this, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse number 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right? Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the word of prophecy. That's why we're supposed to be occupied in prophecy. Sirach, the 39th chapter, first verse, we're supposed to be occupied in prophecy. And we're telling you about prophecy to come. You're living in prophecy. You're living in prophecy. If you think prophecy stops, they never stop. You're living in it. You're living it out. All right? Matter of fact, let me get this here in Isaiah, right? Isaiah. Fucking. No, that's not what I want right now. Isaiah 34, matter of fact. Isaiah 34 and 16. Not that we just kidding. I wasn't going to break it out, but I'll break it out. It says, seek ye out in the book of the Lord Yahweh and read, right? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord your house. Not Jesus Christ, not God, but the name of the Lord is your house. And his son's name is Yahweh. All right? It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord your house and read. No one of these shall fail. What's not going to fail? These prophecies ain't going to fail, man. Not one thing. Not one prophecy the Lord spoke about is going to fail. It's all going to come to pass. It's all going to come to pass. Whether you believe or whether you don't. The Lord don't care because it's going to happen. All right? See? You think the Lord going to stop fulfilling prophecy because you say that, oh, we all believe what that Bible says? No. I don't give a damn about what you got to say. The Lord going to destroy your monkey eyes. Right? It says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall pass, and none shall go to me. Right? You can't make this Bible up with no book on the planet. Right? The Quran, and all that other magic. Right? But the Quran ain't never some damn magic. That's tough. That ain't the truth. That's politics. Break your ass with that. Right? Bible's the truest book on the planet. Don't give a damn what the Arabs, so-called Arabs got to say, the Israelites, right? Don't care what they got to say, right? They're going to slavery too. They're going to have chains upon their necks and feet too. In their game. Right? And you don't give a damn about what they got to say. Because they are enemies too. Right? Psalms 83rd chapter. See? Alright? It says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall fall away. For my mouth you have commanded. Right? And the Spirit has gathered. And the Spirit has gathered who? The elect. The elect is being gathered. The 144,000, which is men, teachers, not women. There's no women prophets. There never has been. You look in the Bible, you see the prophets are men. Right? Okay? The prophets are men. Right? Let's go back here. The second Ezra, the 15th chapter, is this verse. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which it says, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord. Right? That's what he's speaking about prophecy. Every brother on the highway, every brother who's on the highway and byway is speaking about prophecy. They're all speaking about prophecy. Every video that goes up on a brother's page is all about prophecy. See, we're telling you about the end of Babylon the Great. All right? See, we telling you plain. We don't care how you feel about it, what you feel about it, or anything of that nature. All right? It says they call the living and praying and sacred, and they are faithful and true. Right? These words are faithful and true. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are faithful and true. And it's going to happen. All right? You know, a lot of people in Romans 3 and 3. But what is something not believe? Shall it make the faith in Yahweh without effect? Yahweh prepare. All right? Simple and plain, straight up and down. All right? It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity. The incredulity means unbelief. Let not the incredulity, right? There's 2,000 of people are unbelievers. They're unbelievers. They're going to continue to be unbelievers all the way up until the destruction. All the way up until this place gets destroyed. See? Right? It says of them that trouble me, that speak against me. Right, because there's a lot of them that speak against us, right? They'll go on these goddamn platforms like Instagram, Facebook, right? You see, whatever page they have, right? And they'll go on there and they'll talk shit about the men of the Lord, right? They'll talk shit about the ministry. They'll talk shit about the Most High. Talk shit about your house, right? The longer you know, you done marked your own death. You see, you done marked your own death. The Lord makes you start talking shit. What? Because He's going to destroy you. See? And so for all the unfaithful, watch this. Watch this. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? You want to die in your unfaithfulness. You ain't want to believe what the day of the Lord was saying. You ain't want to believe what Yahweh Son, because Yahweh Son is speaking to the man of the Lord. You ain't want to believe, guess what? You want God. There ain't nothing that's going to be able to save you. All right? It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh. Okay? It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. Right? The Lord is getting ready to bring plagues upon his place. Huh? Understand? Right? People's stomachs gonna be out here touching their fat, getting skinny. Right? Hey, that's it. Hey, hey, man, listen. Men and the Lord gonna eat. We're gonna eat. You see? The Lord is with us, man. We can take it to the right now, Yahweh, send you outside. The Lord is gonna feed us in that day, man. And 2/3 of it, He's gonna make your ass die. He's gonna make you get skinny and die. You're gonna wither away. And you're gonna get hit with ICD missile. And you're gonna take that microchip. See? I said, Lord said, the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction of wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Right. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted this whole earth, man. And how is the wickedness exceedingly polluted this whole earth? By the so-called white man. By the devil. Right? That's what's in power. Okay? That's how wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Right? A woman can wear pants. Men can put on dresses. Right? That's all going on. That's men. All right? See? And so on and so forth. Hey, a lot of wickedness, man. A lot of wickedness. Even more, that's just a small minute of wickedness, man. There's a lot of wickedness, man. All right? A lot of wickedness, man. You can't even name, man, how much wickedness has exceedingly polluted this whole earth, man. All right? See? By these right? See? Let's jump down, man. Okay? Let's jump down to verse number 15. See? It says, for the sword and the destruction of God. And one people shall stand up to fight against another. That's the race wars, the class wars, the civil wars, right? All that is coming. All that is coming, right? See? It says the love of many shall wax cold. The love of many is waxing cold. As you can see on the faces of these people, right? The love of many is going to wax cold, man. people ain't gonna give a damn about, oh, well, we've been friends since we was 10 years old. They ain't gonna give a damn about that, man. All right? You see? Okay? It says, another verse. Fight against another and swords in their hand. But there should be sedition, meaning rebellion. There's going to be a rebellion. There's a lot of rebellion going on, right? I see you trying to record me, man. There's a lot of rebellion going on, right? A lot of rebellion going on overseas, right? And all over the place, man. Uproar of the people. See? Especially with that digital ID system, that beat system that they're trying to set up, the super elite, right? But they already have it in place. See? Georgia Guidestones, right? You know what Georgia Guidestones is all about? Georgia Guidestones speaks about keep the population under 500 million people. How many people you got to destroy off, man? Tons of people you got to destroy off, right? What are they doing that through vaccination, through the food, right? Through many different other ways, man. Okay? These are the things that we're talking about up here, man. But see, a lot of our people are bugged out of their mind. And they're going to continue to be bugged out of their mind, right? They are high on some type of drug, right? Drunk as a fucking skunk, right? They don't want to hear this word, right? Smoking cigarettes, right? Smoking that chemically developed marijuana, right? The devil took and legalized, right? And we talked to life in prison for all these years. Now we took it and legalized it and put chemicals in it. And sell it to your ass. And again, expensive. Okay? You see? That's how stupid our people are, man. Dumb. Right? Because there should be sufficient among men in invading one another, and based on our rebellion that proves more offensive. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. These people are gonna say, fuck, hey man, to hell with it. We're gonna do what we gotta do. When that day comes. Especially here in Babylon the Great. They're not gonna listen to this. Hey, listen, the police gonna be trying to think about how to save their families in that day, man. All right? All these high ups, they're gonna be trying to figure out how to save their families in that day. All right? See? Okay? They're not gonna give a damn, man. All right? It says if the national desire to go into a city, that's rock there, walks the law. Right? And so now be able, especially if you don't have that city, you're not moving out of that 15-minute city. Right? You're not moving out of that 15-minute smart city that they're trying to develop. Right? See? You have a chip, it's solving you. See? They're going to be able to track, trace, and control you. Right? Why do you think they got plot cameras set up? Do people even know about plot cameras? Oh, man. I suggest you go look it up. Plot cameras, right? They track your digital, right? They track your data and all your movements while you in the car. They're reading your license plate. They're doing all those things while you in the car. They're tracking you. They know where you're going. They know you went. They know if you went to your girl's house and got some box, right? They know if you went over to your family member's house and you stayed over there and you had a meal at your family member's house. All right? That's what those spot cameras. They see all those things, man. And the police can go into those spot cameras, by the way, and they can track and trace and find you. They can find your car. They can find where you're at. I suggest you go look these things up. Don't take my word for it, but go look it up on your own. Because I know. See, I did numerous videos on podcast, numerous videos on the RFID microchip, and a lot of books, right? See, it's all, hey, numerous videos on uproars of the people, right? There's a lot of things going on, man. A lot of people don't want to listen. If you want to listen, when the day comes, you're no longer to watch these videos, man. You're no longer able to see the brothers out here on the highways and byways teaching this truth. All right? When they shut it down, when they shut the internet down, they tell you that you gotta have a microchip to access going on the internet. All right? Digital ID. Okay? All right? See? All right? Let's get back to finish this up, man. We just gonna close up, man. You know? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? Because hey, listen, the super elite, they got bunkers, right? Listen, all of them got bunkers that they're gonna go down into to get away from the destruction when the Howard side comes and the angels come. Huh? And then the Lord, 144,000, right? Now be quiet, man. Be quiet, man. Be fucking quiet. You don't know what's going on. You're drunk. All right? See? You're just talking and you don't know what's going on. All right? Instead of they got bunkers, right? If they're going to develop, if you already have the development, right? You go down there, see, and sustain themselves and live down there until the men of the Lord come out to charity, right? And take their eyes and put them in chains. But the super elite are going to be the first fruits of slavery, okay? They're going to be chained up. All right? These devils going to be chained up. Okay? All right? So let's finish this up there. Man, we just going, we're going to shut it down. All right? It says, and the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their clothes because of the lack of bread for the great tribulation. And that great tribulation, I read about it to you in Jeremiah 30th chapter, in the 7th verse, right? Daniel 12th chapter, in the 1st verse, right? And Matthew 24th chapter, you can go and read about that. Okay? So all these things are coming. See, if the Lord got heavy on my spirit to talk about ICD missile, the microchip, right? Which is the mark of the beast, the MOTB, right? And the common destruction of this place, right? Because that's it. That's going to come. When a lot of our people love this world, but guess what? If you love it, you're going to die here in the world, in this world, if you love so much. Right? See? A lot of people are occupied in the NBA, right? Taylor Johnson and Nick, they're going to get their first championship. Give a fuck about that. All right? There's a bigger picture going on, way bigger than the NBA. There's something behind the scenes going on while they're giving you those bread and circles. Okay? And that's what that is. Nothing but a Roman bread and circus, man. All right? Hey, so with that, we're going to wrap it up, man. We're going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, our prophet Dash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hope and elect, the Bayaka with God, the house of faith. Well, Yasha'ah, above Paul, but stay deep to the kingdom of Yahweh, Shimmy, and Shimmy, Yahweh, Shimmy, Yahweh, outside the wall.